all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Today's video is kind of like a Christmas beauty gift guide. I'm going to sort of talk about some of the Christmas products that I purchased with my own money, some items that were sent to me. The difference with this particular video is that I'm also going to include one or two things that I'm not really a fan of. And the reason I'm doing that is I kind of want to give like a really balanced video. I don't want it to just be like, oh, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this, this is so beautiful. I want to sort of show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly as well. Do something just a little bit different. So I have a huge box full of Christmas stuff. This is stuff that was released for the Christmas holidays, and I'm going to go through it and show you. So the first item on top is the Ciaté London Snow Globe. I will put prices on the screen so you guys can see. Now, I picked this up at Mecca, and the first time I saw it, I was smitten, but I didn't purchase it straight away because I thought it's not something that I need. I have a lot of nail polishes. I can live without it. But every single time I saw it after that, I was just like, I'm gonna hate myself if I don't buy this. So inside you've got 6 mini nail polishes. The bottom screws off like so. You take out the little gold band, and then out will slip your nail polishes. So, oh, I don't want it to fall. So like I said, 6 nail polishes, all very on trend. How much is in there? We've got 5 mils per bottle, and you've got a really nice selection of like pinks, mauves, reds, and glitters. So very festive, very cute. The packaging is just divine. I can't see a beauty lover opening this on Christmas Day and being disappointed. It's so cute, very, very festive. I love it. It's adorable. And I will say, Ciate nail polishes aren't that bad. Personally, for me, pretty much no nail polish stays on my nails. I have extremely oily nails, and pretty much anything will start to peel off within 24 hours. I even have troubles keeping like gel polish on my nails for a week. So I don't want to comment too much on how I feel like the formula performs. For me, Ciate is in the okay category. For other people, it might be fantastic. I don't know. We all have different nails. Apparently, nail chemistry is an actual thing. While we're talking about Ciate, I should mention this. This is the Ciate Chloe Morello Beauty Haul. Inside, you get a palette, a makeup pouch, a deluxe size Wonder Wand mascara, and a deluxe size liquid velvet matte lipstick. I really loved this set. I still love it. My palette is, I mean, you can see it is well loved and messy as hell. I love the color range. I know so many people had issues with the formula of the shimmers and even didn't like some of the mattes, and it's totally valid because I experienced issues with this palette as well. I was lucky enough to have brushes that just they just mesh really well. They work well together. So I really love this. It has come back in stock at Mecca, so it is still available. And if you're considering potentially purchasing this, but you're not too sure about the formula, I would say go into Mecca and swatch it with some brushes in there. I'm sure the girls at Mecca would be a little bit accommodating just to let you play around, see how you feel about it. But I really love this one. It's a beautiful palette. The color selection is just so clever. Love it. I'd like to move on to some Tarte products, and I'm going to start with this one. This is the Color Wheel. This is their, it's like a blush highlight and bronzer face palette for holidays 2016. I've done a full review on this. There will be a lot of links down below to many video and blog reviews, so check them out if you like. I like this palette. It's not absolutely perfect. For me, it falls flat a little bit in color selection because so many of the colors are very similar, but that's a very personal thing. I would still recommend this palette to anyone who's interested in purchasing it. The formula is really nice. I actually prefer this formula of their blushes to their original Amazonian clay blushes. So that one definitely gets my tick of approval. The next Tarte item I have is again from their Works of Tarte collection. This is the Kiss Bliss Deluxe Tarte's Creamy Matte Lip Paint and Crayon Set. Now, I got this because I'm kind of having a thing for lip liners at the moment. Like, I just brought a crap ton of ColourPop, and when I saw that this set contains lip liners and the matte liquid lipsticks, I thought, oh my god, how can I not say yes? So I purchased it. Now, it is available at Sephora, and inside you get 5 lip liners and 5 liquid lipsticks, and the colors are like they're complementing. So you get a lip liner and a matte liquid lipstick that match, and you get that 5 times over. What I found with this collection is that the lip paints are lovely. I really like them. They're not my most favorite matte liquid lipsticks, but I'm happy to have them in such a pretty color range. It starts at a nude color down here, which is actually, it suits me quite well. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd be able to wear it. And then you go up to like a plum and a true red. Now, the part that got me was actually the lip liners. There we go, you can't even see it. I was so horribly shocked by these lip liners. So for starters, this purple one has a beautiful, smooth, pigmented formula. Then if we go over to, let's try the red one. I think the red one was one that was a bit painful. There we go. So it's so dry and so hard that I can't even, oh, there we go. I can't apply it to my lips without it being physically painful. It almost feels like I've over exfoliated my lips. And then you play with it so much and you have to press so hard that the pencil breaks. It's horrible. The formula is so dry, and just look at that. It's so patchy and gross. So not all of the lip liners are usable. I have found that there is 3 in the set that are so dry I don't think I'll even be able to use them, which is a shame. Okay, so all of the shades, all of the lip pencil shades were dry and rough, except for the raspberry and the plum shades. And I just want to show you guys, like, I swatched the sort of mauvey shade, and there is a lump of the product that just broke off and stuck to my hand. It's just, and it's still like, it's hanging by a thread. It's disgusting. I would not recommend this. If you can't physically use 3 of the products out of a 10 product pack because they are dry, patchy, and physically painful to apply, what's the point? I would stay away from that one, guys. It's not good. Since I literally just did something really weird and showed you guys a Christmas gifting idea that I would not recommend, I'm going to bring it back to sanity, save the day, and show you a literal pile of lip gifting ideas that do tick the right boxes. So first up, I've got the Too Faced Melted Merry Christmas Ultimate Liquefied Lipstick Set. This is brilliant. So inside you get 3 melted liquefied lipsticks and a melted matte liquefied lipsticks. You get 1 from the chocolate range, 2 from their standard range, and then this is the matte. These are just the glorious, 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 glorious. if you can find this in store, don't think about it. Don't wonder if it's worth it. It's worth it. Lady Balls is the most beautiful true red matte liquid lipstick with an absolutely perfect formula. Like, it's borderline flawless. It wears so well and so comfortably, and it stands up to anything. It is fantastic. The melted long wear lipsticks are beautifully comfortable, gorgeous, complementing shades. Love it, love it, love it. The melted chocolate, oh, I wish I'd got on this bandwagon earlier. Again, gorgeous wearable shade, beautiful formula, and smells like food. And not in a weird creepy way. It's like delicious food. It's food that you want to eat. It's something that you want on your lips. The next lip product or lip set that I have is from Bare Minerals. This is the You Better Not Pout lipstick set. This set contains 7 Marvelous Moxie lipstick minis. Now, I love the formula of these lipsticks. They are really, really beautiful. They are just traditional lipsticks. They don't wear particularly long, but they're very pigmented. They have a beautiful formula, and they're very comfortable to wear. They're also hydrating. So I really I love Marvelous Moxie lipsticks. They are wonderful. But I will be very clear about this set, and I said this in my review. The color selection in this particular set is not super on trend. So if you don't feel like you would wear the full range of colors, then maybe it's not going to be the one for you. But definitely I would, on the back of the box, there is a picture of the shades that are in there, and also on the front you can see the lipsticks. I would recommend swatching them in store, because what you see on the box is not necessarily what you will find inside. There are some surprises. So I do like this one. It's a very good value. And if you're into more, reds and pinks and not afraid of a frosty finish, then it is a nice set, but it's not going to be for everyone. I am now going to show you a lipstick set that is extremely expensive, and it's not going to be within everyone's budget, and you may have difficulty finding it. This is the Nars Sarah Moon Glass Metropolis Audacious Lipstick Coffret. Now, when I decided that I wanted to buy this, I had a little bit of difficulty finding it because I had to go into the city to get it, and I was being lazy. I didn't want to. So when I was in Sydney and we were sort of perusing the shops, Kat and I found out that the stand in, I think it was Maya, they had some. I just bought it. So there it is there. It's absolutely stunning. Now it does say a glass Metropolis. It's not. It looks like it's a frosted glass, but it is, I'd say it's Perspex. So it's extremely heavy. You open the top up. Inside there's like carved lips on this. It's fabulous. Absolutely. The attention to detail is just mind-blowing. And then inside you have 8 Audacious lipsticks. They are minis. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I haven't swatched these yet. I've taken 20,000 photos of them, but I don't want to ruin the perfection that this is. So if you have money to burn and you have a friend who has expensive taste, this could definitely be an option, or just buy it for yourself. That's what I did. Gorgeous selection of nudes, pinks and reds in there. I just, how can you not? And also the Audacious formula is beautiful, so kicking goals. I haven't looked into the value of this set. I will have it on the screen. I will definitely do that because I'm curious to know myself. And I'm not going to do like a separate review on this because I kind of don't have the time, and I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm sort of choosing my battles at the moment. But I definitely had to show you guys that one because it is just, it's so stunning. And I think the only thing I'm disappointed about is the fact that these lids don't have the magnetic closure that the traditional or the large full-size NARS Audacious lipsticks have. They just have a snap closure. Since I essentially just recommended a really expensive lip product, I want to recommend some less expensive, more affordable. Such good English, Hayley. Oh my god, there's a spider in my room. Alright, let's not look at the spider. Hayley, pay attention. Let's talk about the lip products. I want to start with the NYX Lip Vaults for holidays 2016. So first up, there's the liquid suede vault. This contains 24 liquid suedes. 12 of these are exclusive to this set in Australia. So in other parts of the world, you can buy these shades that are exclusive to the set individually, but we can't buy them in store in Australia. You can also source them online, but for me, someone who had never tried any of the liquid suedes, wanted to, just never got around to it, it was a great way for me to just like own the collection, like just the whole thing all at once. Fairly affordable. At the time of filming this, NYX is 40% off at Target, and these sets are included. So I'm going to try and get this video up as quick as possible. I don't know when that sale ends, but just like hurry, go. If you want it, go. I do want to say about this set, and this goes for the other one that I'll show you in a second as well. There's a lot of colours in here. When I initially saw them, I thought I will never wear more than half of them, and then I did swatch videos of them, and I was honestly shocked at how wearable most of these shades are. Sure, there are some that I would only use in an artistic makeup sense, but for the most part, a lot of these actually look really lovely. And the formula is quite nice as well. The liquid suedes is a thin liquid, extremely pigmented, and it dries down to a matte lip. Fairly comfortable to wear. I haven't put them to a huge test, but for the most part, my first impressions are, yes, I do like the formula. Not the best I've tried, but definitely by far not the worst, and very affordable. So, you know, I like this one. It's great. Moving on to the Soft Matte Lip Cream Vault. There is 36 shades in here. Again, it is the whole collection, and I believe, is it 12 or 14 of these are exclusive? It's something like that. I will annotate this video so you guys know. Again, swatched them all and was pleasantly surprised. I did think there would be shades in there I wouldn't like, but a lot of them I really do like. I think the issue with this one is that the Soft Matte Lip Cream formula is literally what it says. It's soft matte lip cream. They do dry down like over time, but they always stay like a matte cream on the lips. Some of them I personally don't feel are pigmented enough to make them, you know, look gorgeous on the lips easily. You sort of have to work to make them work. You probably can't go wrong with this unless the girl already has a really super expensive taste. I would recommend this. This would make a good gift. If the thought of buying a gigantic lip vault kind of isn't your thing, I do have two other sets from NYX here. Now these were actually sent to me by NYX PR. They are 3-piece sets. We've got the Vamps over here, which is sort of dark plummy tones, and then we have the reds here, which is red. Inside both packs, you will find 3 full-size products. You've got a soft matte lip cream, you have a Simply Vamp lip cream crayon, and then you have an intense butter gloss, and they are all in complementing shades. So today I am actually wearing both sets. I have used the crayons from each packet, and I've done a sort of dark but subtle ombre lip, if that makes sense. So I just used the red on the center of my lip, and I used the darker shade in the corners. I like these. These are a good way to sort of, if you know that you love red lip products, there you go. You have 3 good quality red lip products, affordable, they work really nicely, they're full size, and it's good value. So, you know, I think they're great. If your budget is a little bit pinched, but you know a lip product lover in your life who would like a little lip set, good idea. So I just want to take a break from the makeup releases because I do have a lot, and I actually want to talk about something that is less about, you know, doing stuff to your face to look beautiful, and more about like internally feeling good. So what I have here is the Aromatherapy Associates Star Jewel set. Now this was sent to me by PR, and I cannot be more grateful because this thing is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Each bottle is 9 mils, and you get 3 different scents. You've got De-Stress Mind, Revive Morning, and Deep Relax. What you do is you take a few drops and you pop it in your bath and you have a soak, or you massage it into your skin in the shower and then just rinse off any excess. Now, because these are aromatherapy based oils, they're designed more to sort of help when you're having issues. So if you're stressed, if you can't relax, if you're feeling anxious, if you have like maybe grief. I know for myself, the first time I used aromatherapy oils to sort of help me feel better about what was happening in my life, I was quite young and I'd lost a pet that was really like, it was my first pet where I kind of had that really insane crazy bond, and we lost her, and she didn't die, we believe she was stolen, and it killed me. I couldn't stand it, and I was so upset, and my mum actually ran me a bath and used aromatherapy oils, and as soon as I stepped into that room, I don't know what it was, I felt better, and I felt better for a long time. I still had to deal with the issues that I was dealing with, but I felt calmer about it. I felt like I could sort of work it out in my head and deal with it a lot better than I had been. So I am a huge fan of aromatherapy, and I think at this time of year, if you know anyone who, they don't even have to be like a huge beauty fan, but if you know someone who is dealing with some sort of stressful event at this time of year, something like this is a lovely gift because it encourages them to pamper themselves by having like a lovely bath or a warm shower. But the aromatherapy oils actually help them deal with crap that's going on in their life as well. And aside from the fact that these have aromatherapy properties, they are also gorgeous body oils. Use them in the bath or in the shower, like I said. They're really hydrating. They're not overly sleek or greasy. They're beautiful. So you're going to feel better, and you're going to have beautiful, soft, hydrated skin. There will also be a full blog post on this one linked down below, so check that out if you want to know more about the Aromatherapy Associates Star Jewel set. Oh god, that packaging, just stop it. To ease us back into the final makeup items I want to show you guys, I'm going to talk about some tools. So this is the Real Techniques Bold Metals Collection Spotlight Essentials. Now, I did a review on the Bold Metals collection when it first came out ages and ages and ages ago. I'll leave the link below. I will say I didn't love all of the brushes and I didn't hate all of the brushes, but since they came out I have collected any new ones that they release, and that's essentially why I brought this set, because this set contains 2 of the newer Bold Metal brushes that I don't own yet, and one of the best brushes in that collection. Alright, the first brush in the set is the 300. Now, this can be used for blush or pretty much any like coloured face stuff. I like this for highlight, right? This is just like, I love this for highlight because it gives me the ability to go really big and really bold. Also, it's stunning, but this is an awesome brush. This is my third one. I totally plan on buying more, and I kind of hope that they release this brush in sets with other brushes as they release new ones, and I will just continue to buy them because this brush is amazing. The next two brushes in the set are the 102. So this is a triangular concealer brush. This is basically a mini of their foundation brush. I haven't tried this yet, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to harp on and give too in-depth of an opinion, but I will say these bristles are super stiff, like super stiff. They are crazy stiff. I don't know how that'll go, but I wanted to add it to my collection. And the last brush is the 203, so this is added to their eye collection, and this is like a crease blending brush. And I will say, I think this has some major potential. I'm excited to try that. I'm going to wash it, and actually it'll probably dry today because it's 500 degrees outside. I'm going to wash it and give it a go. So there we go. I'm excited to add these to my collection. In that set, you also get a brush roll, and I will say this actually feels quite nice. So there's a space for 5 brushes in there. Personally, and you guys know, sometimes I'm a bit brutal with Real Techniques because I feel like they're very hyped, but you have to be realistic about what they are. If they had taken these little pouches all the way across, because they're only in the center here, that would have been a fantastic and gorgeous brush roll. And they could have done that, and they didn't. Alright, let's finish up with a pile of palettes. This video is going to be so bloody long. First up, Bare Minerals, The Wish List. Now, I have a review of this coming very, very soon. I like this palette. I like the formula. I think some of the eyeshadows are not quite what they usually are, particularly these two dark mattes down the bottom here, but I think if you brought the 14 pan nude palette that they released earlier in this year, you will neither need nor want this, and I think that's where Bare Minerals made a huge mistake releasing this particular palette. It is very nice. You've got plastic, a plastic palette rather than a cardboard palette, but if you know of a makeup lover who loves neutral colored eyeshadows, this is a very nice palette to buy for them because great quality, beautiful pigmentation, very pretty, very wearable. Let's talk about something that people might be annoyed that I'm talking about. This is the Too Faced Christmas in New York Grand Hotel Cafe. Now, people might be annoyed because it's looking like this is completely sold out around Australia. I don't know why Mecca doesn't order more stock. Maybe they can't. I don't know. I'm speculating, but I think it's sad because a lot of people don't buy it straight away, like on release day, because A, they can't afford it and they're waiting to get paid, or B, they want to watch other Aussie reviewers review it, and you just don't have that option. Like, you can't wait. If you want one of these palettes when they're released around Christmas time in Australia, you pretty much have to be there on release day to buy it because they sell out so damn quickly. Now, take the top off and there is a little hotel. The doors open up. Inside you have a deluxe size Better Than Sex mascara and 3 little eyeshadow palettes. Now, I've done a full review on this and I didn't give it the best rap because it's not the best. The eyeshadows are pretty. You can absolutely work with them. Some of them are difficult to work with. Their pigmentation isn't great. They don't apply well with a brush. They need help. But you can certainly help them along. And also, my issue with this is when I first got it, the only palette that smelled like something, since these are all meant to smell like a different something, the only one that smelled like something was Eggnog Latte, and that scent is gone. It just smells sweet like the rest of them does. So that's a shame. But they're very pretty. If you have a makeup lover in your life who has a little bit of a like feminine cutesy side, these are certainly palettes that you should consider when Christmas time rolls around. Too Faced does make absolutely beautiful and very, very cute, ornate holiday palettes. No, the quality is not that great. Yes, you can work with them to make them beautiful, but at the end of the day, Too Faced holiday release palettes will always get my tick of approval when it comes to cute factor. Last two palettes, I have face palettes. So I have the Laura Mercier Fall in Love Face Illuminator palette and the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Surreal Light. So I'll start with the Laura Mercier. I will say this palette is such good quality and good value. If you can find this, it's currently available at Sephora stores only in Australia. Usually stuff like this would be at David Jones. It isn't yet, which makes me think Sephora has got the monopoly on this product this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they have an exclusivity contract with Laura Mercier for this particular product. So inside you get 4 face highlighters. This is their whole face illuminator collection in mini form. The palette's $65 and the value is just under $110. The formula inside these guys is exactly what you find in their full-size products. The palette was made in Italy. It's amazing quality. It's gorgeous. I think the only thing I don't like about it is the leopard print packaging. That's not really my cup of tea, but it's dark enough and subtle enough that it's not garish and it doesn't annoy me. If you want to buy someone an affordable but luxe feeling gift, this is the winner. Alright, last one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Surreal Light. It is the marble one. It's very pretty to look at, there's no denying that. It is very small and it is not good value. Now, I did a video and a blog post which I published yesterday. They'll be linked down below. Last year's was also not good value. Hourglass doesn't do good value palettes at the holiday season. So that is a big reason as to why I wouldn't recommend the palette. Also, the colors aren't going to suit everyone. So it's going to be a very specific group of people who I would recommend this to. If you have a complexion like mine, which is light to medium, which can become very tan if you allow it to, these will suit you. This is sort of a light to medium palette. If you're very fair or very dark, not going to work. Even if you're moderately dark, you might have some troubles with this palette. The palette is extremely, extremely expensive. Here in Australia, Mecca does have the the monopoly on it. Usually you would be able to buy Hourglass from Net-a-Porter. You can no longer do that. So that's, you know, that's great. I do really like this palette. I'm very hard on it because of its cost, but I do like it. I find if I'm spending, you know, $120 on a product, I expect big things. I expect it to make me look beautiful. I expect all of the colors to complement me, and I expect them to be flawless, because that is a lot of money to spend on a product. And I don't care if your name is Hourglass or Queen Victoria. I'm not paying for your name as much as I know I am, but I'm not. In my head, I'm like, no, your products need to stand up to your price tag. And I don't think these do. Yeah, I think that's really all I can say about it. It's very expensive, and it's just Hourglass ambient lighting products. Alright guys, that's it for me today. If you want to see reviews of anything mentioned in this video, don't forget to check the description box, because there will be links to things that I've reviewed, or I will let you know if I have a review coming shortly. I know this was a little bit of a different gift guide, like a should I buy it or should I not buy it gift guide, but hell, I'm going to call this the should I buy it for myself gift guide. Let's do that. That's a good idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.